and brought in like some of his own personal trainers and coaches. And like Peyton cut him off and he goes, "That's not happening."
Oh, good. Was it just for his Bible studies or?
What is happening is episode 97 of the Red Fast Review. Gilmore, nope, not Gilmore Happy. Gilmore Billy is this week.
Lafferty Daniel.
And Gilmore Billy. Welcome in, everybody. Hope everyone is doing well. Winter struck, and it struck hard in New England this past weekend. We had record temperatures. It was negative 15, and that is Fahrenheit. So let me give you the negative 15 Fahrenheit is negative 26 in Celsius. Morbid would say that's nothing because he deals with negative 40 stuff all the time. But
heard you took a nice fun trip up to Mount Washington this weekend too, Kilbride.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, but I did have pipes freeze, and luckily after 10 hours of thawing, I was able to get them unfrozen. So it was between getting pipes unfrozen and Casey finally getting through his battle with his fever and his ear infection, but is now having some sort of combination of sleep regression and teething hit all at once. He probably woke up 10 to 12 times each of the past 2 nights. So knock on wood, it's not too bad this evening. The missus is on baby duty during the pod. Thank God for her, but we'll see what happens. Nevertheless, it's cold, but there's still golf going on virtually and in nice places like Pebble Beach, California, and this week's going to be out in Scottsdale, Arizona. We'll kick it around the horn. We'll talk TGC Tours, Community Corner, and we'll do a little trivia tonight. Moosey, what's kicking in your neck of the woods? How you been? Any fun broadcasts lately?
Yeah, a little bit. We had 6 games in 9 days, so worked about 55 hours last week, which was a doozy. So finally get to catch up on some sleep. Did my first couple games of color commentary for the American Hockey League, which was just an absolute ton of fun. First game, they got the win. Second game, Wednesday, was probably the worst game they played all season.
It would have been nice to know about us. We could have listened to it like on the podcast or something.
And then so they're on a little bit of a skid right now, but hopefully on the All-Star break right now, able to come back refreshed and turn it around. So still top of the division, but probably had about an 8-point lead before these games, and now that's down to, I want to say, 2 or 3 points. So
now, is there
dropped
a
little bit of ground there
at all ever? Are you on TV?
No, so we don't. Unfortunately, we don't have a contract with a TV station or radio broadcast. So everything is either on AHL TV or the free audio stream on the website.
Okay.
Yeah,
for now.
Didn't know there was an option for that
until you get brought up to the big leagues and they call you into the Dallas Stars. Then I'm sure there's a little bit of a TV contract at play.
We'll be going to Dallas on Valentine's Day, maybe with Ginger Mate, so that'll be fun. We'll figure that out.
Meet with Ginger?
In the upcoming week.
You bringing him some roses?
Yeah. I'm going to the Bruins play in Dallas on the 14th, so going to catch that, and then Ginger might tag along as well. Depends if my buddy can make it or not.
Very nice. How long is that ride for you?
It'd be like 3 hours.
Jeez, you're going to make a 3-hour drive just to watch the Bruins?
Oh, yeah.
And see Ginger?
And
it's a better storyline if we say he's going to see Ginger on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, like it was planned around the Bruins. The trip wasn't planned around Ginger, but
that's what I wanted to
the other
think.
way around.
Yeah.
Rob, what's going on? How San Fran Beer Week happened 2 weeks ago? Is that right?
No, that's next week.
I messed that up too.
This Saturday is my kickoff party, releasing our triple IPA. And then just 7 events in 8 days after that.
You know what was fun is I was going back through the podcast today trying to find clips, and I got to this point last year, and like the same sort of events were happening. You were talking about I'm like, wait a minute, he's going to San Fran Beer Week soon. Like this is so I was like trying to line up the timelines.
Second week, it's usually the second week of February.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It's gonna be a busy week. Just firing on all cylinders. Yeah, nothing else too crazy.
CIA Bear, or should I say the CIA Bear? What's going on?
Thank you. My father is known as Los. I am the, and very, very sophisticated. I don't know. Like I'm clearly on one today. Even today, walking around the school, we've had high tensions in the building. Again,
just bodying kids into lockers or what?
We had 3 fights last week. And again, we've got a lovely new building fitted with so many cameras. It's great to go back and be able to see some of these. And so today I was just kind of like walking around, like, let's just lighten the mood and like be sarcastic, and just it was one of those days that I liked, where it was, you go in to be an educator, and you want to teach a lesson. Like, that's number one. But the second point is being there for kids, to like not make them hate coming into that building. So it was nice to just kind of roam around today and make a bunch of sarcastic comments. And I had a bunch of weird looks going like, what are you doing? And it was like, what? Like, tensions have been way too high. I assume it's because it is one of the greatest weeks of the year. It is Super Bowl week. And because Philly is in there, I assume everyone is trying to act just like Philly fans and fight everyone. So,
did you guys see the article that got posted about restaurateurs in Arizona, like briefing all of their staff members about what's about to take place?
No.
So it was an email to some general manager of some restaurant chain down in Arizona, and he goes, and it's literally, this is how it starts. It goes, guys, I know we're in for a big week, but now that Philadelphia has qualified for the Super Bowl, I can honestly say there's no group of people I have met worse than sports fans from Philadelphia. So while they are bound to be rude and crude and just the worst type of trash known onto the planet, we will try to kill them with kindness and outlast their like debauchery. It's just perfect. From
put the 2 and 2 together, that the fact that the Super Bowl is in Arizona this year, because the Waste Management Open is also this weekend, which is in Scottsdale, Arizona. So
that's not the close. I mean, that's not, so like Phoenix, Scottsdale, Glendale, they all kind of just blend together. Yeah. You're just driving down the freeway.
That's like the biggest like drunk fest as far as a golfing venue of the entire year. I mean, I know the golfing doesn't compare in magnitude to NFL, but the fact that it's on the exact same weekend, that's going to be some scenes this weekend in Arizona.
Oh, I'm already prepping the old man take if someone gets an ace on what's
17?
It called?
16, the stadium hole.
It's 16, the stadium hole. That I'm going to say this never would happen if Philly wasn't in the Super Bowl. It's already locked and loaded. The tweet is like ready to be sent. And then I am ready for everyone to be like, it happened last year. And it's like, you don't get what I did, did you?
I'm all for the celebration as long as it's an ace. I think we went over it in nauseum last year, how like,
yes, we did.
birdie, we don't have to celebrate like it's the end of the, party. Do any predictions for the Super Bowl? Do you guys have any rooting interests?
Gambling.
Yeah, I'm probably doing side bets and stuff. I don't really have any specific rooting interests. As a Patriots fan, and you kind of want to root for their dynasty, right? And the Chiefs threaten that, so like I want to root against Kansas City, and then also like if Philly has now going to pile up potentially a second win in not too long of time period as well. So both teams are somewhat of a threat to that, I guess.
I want funny commercials.
I agree.
Who does Rihanna perform? Like, I was hoping we'd get like a banger of a Super Bowl halftime show.
No, I don't think Chris Brown's going to be there.
Oh.
Fuck, that was amazing.
I don't think people are going to think. I don't think people will believe that we didn't rehearse that.
No, it's so good.
It's been a couple years since we've had like a few memorable commercials, hasn't it? Like, what's been the last good commercial?
I really hope that nobody clips that and sends that to my employer.
Oh wait, you're your own boss.
Well, not
quite.
There's still some people I report to.
Who
May
else
not
is in
be.
the Super Bowl halftime?
I don't know. Like I think last year again with the
O.J. Simpson appearance, maybe
Fat 50 dropping down from the ceiling. Like
I like turds line in chat.
Like you always get those amazing moments.
Wow.
I don't know what we're gonna get.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, anyways.
Well, I don't think. Everybody was talking about how weak just having her there is. When the last time they had such a weak artist, it was they booked Coldplay for the Super Bowl in San Francisco, and then they were like, "Why is nobody excited about it?" All right, I guess we'll get Bruno Mars. Still, all right, call Beyonce. So Beyonce and Bruno Mars each sung one song, and then Coldplay got two songs. I don't know.
And then last year, didn't they have 5 rappers doing it? It was Eminem,
yes, I think so.
That was good. And
oh my god,
Dre.
The 49ers play the Browns in Cleveland this year.
Sounds like a road trip, Rob.
There. You want to go?
I don't leave my house because there's
you're
people outside it.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just come over? It'll just be a great Sunday. Just fly across country to watch a game.
God.
Drink some beer.
I'm really upset that you didn't get more excited at that prospect.
I would go, but I don't like.
Oh my god! We also played the Vikings.
Hey-o.
I'll go to Minnesota instead. You lost your chance.
Have fun up there, Rob.
No. Me and Nar are trying to plan a trip to you, so don't go anywhere.
Okay, I'll stay here.
There you go.
I really want it to be a surprise when you guys make it out here.
It will be.
Okay.
That would be fucking incredible. Other news I get to share with you guys right now is I do have a new job lined up. So excited to announce that.
Go.
It is a federally funded organization, so going through the security clearance process now.
Wouldn't that be funny if it was actually the CIA?
Is it? Kilbride, are these the same people you interviewed with a couple months ago? Nice.
Yeah. So going through that security clearance process at the moment, but should be starting after my return from Scottsdale. That is March 21st-ish. Long story, birthday weekend, also EA week, and also MLB week, and it goes on and on.
Oh man,
it'll limit my daytime Twitch watchability. However, my scheduling is going to be a little bit more flexible. I'll have some remote time. So I'll save some on commuting. Financially, it's a little bit better, and benefits are better. So all in trending in the good direction. It should not change anything with the Red Fast review. It should not change anything with my personal stream schedule. Should still be the 2 nights a week. So hoping that all continues. But figured I'd share that with you guys here. Other things, I was noting stuff before the pod to make sure I did. Bear kindly added to make sure I shaved my balls and fired one off first. Thank you, Bear.
What do you mean? How do you know that was me? How do you know that was me?
Because
4 of us have access to that document.
Yeah, exactly. All-Star Sports Weekend. Did anyone watch anything? They've changed it quite a bit. Did you guys watch the NHL or Pro Bowl stuff? I personally
heard
didn't, but
the NHL All-Star Game and Skills Competition were absolute garbage.
It was terrible.
Okay. That's
my dad turned it on for 10 minutes. He's usually not into that stuff. He turned it on for 10 minutes, texts me, goes, "This is a shit show." I already turned it off. I was like, "Yeah."
You know what?
No.
I heard they started competitions, like they would start fastest skater, get through a round or two, and then finish it later in the show.
Oh, you know
Yeah,
what?
no.
I did see that because, like, I thought I saw someone. I turned on the NHL skills comp and I saw someone do something. I don't know if it was fastest skater or whatever it was, but then it seemed like there was multiple people left, and they went to commercial break and like they didn't even talk about it again. And I was so confused.
Yeah.
But they had some like golf theme thing for the NHL and football. Like,
I did see the Pasternak Happy Gilmore.
It's just not fun to watch. It's like Gary Bettman emailed each goalie and said, if you make a save, your family dies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. Hillary Knight. I can't remember who the goalie was.
Turn me down, Kilbrad.
I think Hillary Knight did like the Forsberg, and like she didn't really put any effort into it, and the goalie didn't put any effort to it. There were some very funny comments that I'm not going to share on the podcast that I'll find after.
I still want it to be competitive. Like it can be competitive and entertaining at the same. It's already 3-on-3 hockey. You know, it's already going to be it's going to be exciting no matter what. You don't have to let soft goals in. I don't know. That's just my take. That's your old man take of the week for Rob.
I don't know. It's just tough for me to get excited about different sports right now. The one event that I actually wanted to watch this weekend was the Pebble Beach Pro-Am. And correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if any of you guys attempted to watch it, but I was there trying to watch the amateurs. Like I remember when I was doing my research, like we were watching. We had a clip of Bill Murray last year doing some stupid shot. Or like, you know, Josh Allen was playing. Aaron Rodgers was playing.
Was it a year ago that he did the backwards shot that everybody?
I believe so.
About?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That feels like decades ago.
Yeah. But whenever I tuned in, it was only the pros, and like, you know, yeah, I want to watch the pros too, but I want to watch the AMs, the amateurs. This is the one time a year you get to showcase the celebrities. You know what I mean? Like Justin Timberlake playing or something like that. I don't know. Like, who was good at golf? Give me Tony Romo and Steph Curry. But
I don't know if you want to see Tony out on the
Hey, Tony Romo and Steph Curry in the same tee box.
Rob was so upset that you were going to shit on Steph Curry again.
I had no idea where he was going with that. I remember
thought I was going there.
Tony Romo almost said the N-word on a live broadcast.
Wait, what?
So, you didn't see
when was that?
Rob sent that clip in.
I think it was like he was talking about someone being fast, right?
He was like, he's about to get tackled by 3 linebackers, and it was like,
okay,
whoa, whoa, buddy.
I side on the fact that I feel like he was going to say Nickelbacks.
I can see how that happens.
But
yeah, it was one of those moments where it was like, again, he just speaks without thinking, and then it was like, again, he wasn't going to go there.
Yeah.
But when you have so much hate,
listen to 4 white guys talk about this.
yes, watch us dance around this without getting canceled.
Yeah,
and I see what else is on the rundown, so we're good.
Speaking of rundown, I'm just kidding.
So Bear posed an interesting question to our chat recently. I'm curious what the chat's take. And Rob, I don't think you weighed in, or Moose, but your favorite chip with a sandwich. And if there is a right or wrong answer.
Oh,
depends on the sandwich.
That's what I said too.
Throw some sandwiches at me. I'll tell you which chip I'm getting.
Yeah,
ham and cheese.
Okay,
ham and cheese because classic Lay's or Ruffles.
Classic Lay's is good with a lot of different things because that's near the top of my list as well. I don't disagree. I don't have ham and cheese all that often.
Roast beef and Swiss.
Roast beef and Swiss, already a weird combo, but I'm going with Harvest Cheddar Sun chips.
Ooh, yeah.
I think I like that would be where Moose's salt and pepper, like the kettle chip.
Yeah, okay.
It's really good with that.
So for me, it doesn't matter on the sandwich because I'm not a sandwich guy. My top 2 are salt and vinegar, and then top 3: salt and vinegar.
With the peanut butter and jelly. You're eating salt and vinegar. You fuck.
What does not
dirty,
a sandwich guy mean, Moose? Please elaborate more on that.
I just don't really eat like not like cold lunch meat. It's all like a meatball grinder once in a while, but
he just takes the meat straight to the gullet.
Yeah. And then the dirty brand cracked black pepper, and then original Cape Cod.
Way to just absolutely deflate the energy out of a fucking segment that I was really enjoying.
Anyway.
Yeah. I'm disgusted. You better bring it in trivia tonight. You're the captain again, so.
Dude, I would have crushed You Smarter Than a Kaz grader.
Yeah,
I know I've said it a lot, but I just can't get over it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Easy to say.
I don't know. I can't remember what sparked me just throwing that out there. Well, I was eating a sandwich with chips, and I was like, damn, this is pretty good. I wonder what the go-to chip is, and that's how my brain works.
Other games on the horizon, we talked briefly about birthday week a little ways from now. MLB releasing like a Derek Jeter version and announcing that they have Negro Leagues in there. You guys get
Moose is already not interested.
No,
amped up for MLB.
Okay.
I know Bear is.
I'm excited for the MLB stuff.
Should be a lot of fun.
I'm still into 22 doing the collections and sitting there, and I'm 7 cards away from the like big end of the year collection, and that's without playing for 5 months. So I think it's really cool what they do as far as the card collecting thing, because when I first got into it a few years ago, I was sitting there similar to like coming off of NHL and Madden, like how much money am I going to drop into this to get these cards? And then you realize there's a gigantic, and when I say gigantic, there's quite a few people that do no money spent on MLB, and they're very successful at it because you're not, 10 steps behind everyone else. You might be 1 or 2, but for the most part, you're still playing with good cards, and it comes down to skill, which I don't have yet, but we're getting there.
Soon enough. You're going to try to get to the World Series, and that's like the top rank, right?
Yeah, I want to be able to set the goal of get to the World Series. There's a big thing that they do with Battle Royale where you get to pick out of the same cards everyone else does, and the big thing to do is to have a 12-0 run. The top streamers will be like, this is my 50th of the year. I just want 1 next year, and I think that will be a self promo. I think it'll be an interesting series going on the YouTube.
7-0 this year at one point, I think.
I went 9-0, lost 1, and then I matched with Yiyo, who is like one of the top MLB streamers. And one day I will apologize, but someone bet him 50 subs that if he won the next game, they would get 50 subs, and sweet little old Bear beat him, and I cost the man 50 subs, and I still think about I should have thrown, but it was for Acuna. Acuna was still very expensive, and I needed him, so I couldn't do that.
You can't not get Acuna.
Exactly. 50 subs versus a virtual card. I think about it every day. Did I make the right choice? Yes, I did.
One other game that just released today or tomorrow, or I don't know, I get confused with time zones because Pod was playing it all day, but he's so far ahead of us in time zones, is Hogwarts Legacy. I don't know if any of you guys are picking it up. I personally probably won't. I'm excited to watch the game, but I just don't have any time to dedicate towards these sorts of RPGs where lots of hours need to be played.
So there's no multiplayer aspect? It's just like an open world? Okay. Gotcha.
Correct. It's a single player open world, and but it just got me thinking. I was watching him play like 12 hours straight, and he started at midnight his time and probably shut it off around noon time his time locally. When was the last time you played a game where you had that sort of gaming session where it was like, I need to be there in release and my eyes are going to bleed?
I thought it was going to be Cyberpunk.
Really? You were amped for Cyberpunk release?
I was.
Something on Xbox, and I remember
mine was Far Cry 5.
Oh,
ooh,
so I was never like a Elder Scrolls or big Skyrim guy, but a bunch of my buddies got Elder Scrolls Online when that dropped, so we stayed up until like 3 a.m. for that release, and then the servers just completely shit the bed, and we ended up going to bed at like 4.
So I think I've told this story on the pod, and if not, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to just witness the greatness of Terrible Human. So Far Cry 5 released late March, which again, it's birthday week for us. And that was right around spring break for me. Now, the birth of our first child was scheduled for March 28th. So I was looking at game release and I was like, if we get a few gaming sessions in before Cub 1 arrives, we'll be good. So I took off probably 3 or 4 days right before the release of Far Cry 5. And then what ended up happening was my 9-month pregnant wife was still going into work so that way she could get the max time off. And I was gaming for 12 hours playing Far Cry 5.
I love it.
Listen, I honestly thought it was going to be the last time I was ever going to be able to play video games.
Yeah,
I can see so that hard.
I can see that too. Playing an RPG now, like I can't even fathom like finding the time to do it. Like I envy it. Like that's why I enjoy watching them now. At least while I'm, at work, I can kind of listen in and out and kind of get the grasp of what's going on in the story mode. So one day, maybe 18 to 20 years from now, I can pick up the RPGs again, hopefully. But for now, they're probably on the shelf. Alrighty, let's get to some golf talk, huh? TGC Tours. Poppy Hills was the course, both on Platinum and on True Sim this week. And we have a first-time winner, Gilmore Billy, a.k.a. Billy Gilmore, winning by 2 strokes over number 1 in the world, Lindsay Collins. Billy is, 25th in the world. Witness is his gamer tag. All rounds in the 50s. His worst round was a 57. Fantastic golf. Did have a bogey on the final round, but he had a nice 26 to start out. So big kudos to Billy on his first win. Don't necessarily have any clips from him, but we can look at some clips from Mr. Connor McPaul coming in 3rd place. Let's see what he had to do.
Take it. Wow, that was really fast. Go in. Sit. Oh, it went in! Intended.
I'm really shocked that didn't lip out.
Intended. Take it.
I've seen a lot of lip outs this year, and that thing was kind of cooking.
The 9-foot lag part.
Oh my god.
I know it's a crazy pin. I do think it's a bit slightly my fault, though. I should have been smarter there.
I was going to say, look at the pin.
Oh.
That's so far off the
I can't miss today.
Hit the pen.
Yeah.
I can miss today.
That was an
2 eagles on
insane
the front.
line.
So how many weeks do we give him before we're going to comment on the varsity jacket he's wearing?
I think
One
it's
more?
about time.
One more.
I think it's about time right now.
Again, I might have to break out my Letterman jacket eventually to play my rounds if he's playing this well, but
yeah, I mean, he was just promoted from Elite 2 weeks ago, and already T3. I mean, he's definitely done it before. He's won Platinum multiple times in the past season, so it's not out of his potential for sure. So who knows? Maybe it's something to look at. Another thing to look at is our Finnish friend, Mr. Mokio. See what he's up to. Oh, wait a minute. Let's start that over.
What the fuck?
This is
that?
Sir V-Dog's editing.
Oh.
They sound like a Dark Souls noise.
I feel like this could be okay. Holy moly, this game is some game, this dude. Some game, this. What a shot. What an absolutely incredible shot.
Interesting. Don't mind the editing there. Hell of a shot though. Chemo and Platt. Where did he finish this past week? Did he have a good? I feel like he was off to a bad start, so maybe it's just a good clip. T53. No. Oh, he did avoid demos. Yeah, I remember him talking. He was thinking he was going to get demos. Mr.
Can we talk
Bear,
about demos,
on.
Kilbride? Can we talk about demos,
Sure,
Mr.
go
Kilbride?
ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Since it was brought up last week that we've avoided demos, and you gave me the announcer jinx.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sir, explain yourself. What's your game plan?
You know, you've also never had promos. You've never had a demo removed in Platt, so we're just going to try to.
All right, so next week,
doing that.
Next week, now that it's in play, it's got to be like a top 10.
Yeah, so I mean, why haven't you done that?
Hey, going
beer.
Scud tying with Go Blue Brad and Eric, name Eric, in 5th place. Rio, as well as Nick Bordeaux, recent winner on Platinum T8, as well as Coxter in 10th place. Let's take a look over at the Elite Tour. Let's see who wins. It is none other than Brendan Pinn. He is a streamer. Do we have a clip? Well, yes, we do. Let's see what he was able to fire off.
And there's Brendan Pinn on hole number 14 in round number 2.
Look at this line. Don't tell me this goes in.
Try to use that slope on the
hill
left.
I'm back.
Don't do it.
Oh, that's gonna go down. Slowly getting speed.
Come on.
And that's a nice for Brendan Pinn.
That
What a shot.
Becoming a morning
This
person
clip
starts
is
the
gonna
night
be bad.
before with
Okay.
noon Arriva Road.
You never know with the algorithm.
I was gonna say, especially with the games I'm sending now.
Yeah, exactly. Interesting game at the top of the Steam charts. If you guys are interested, Bear could certainly
Check. I
enlighten you.
tweeted it. I tweeted it out.
Yeah, check the. I will put exclamation Bear in here. If you don't follow Bear on Twitter, there you go. Make sure you do, and yeah, make sure you go favorite one of his new favorite games that he just posted about. But anyways, what a shot! Holy. Who do we have? Jeremy Southers, Hayamuski in 2nd place. Marcus Hutcho, very nicely done. Mullet Sauce, Oki, Sneck Oki T5, among others. And then we have Kinetic Tour. Let's take a look at a clip from our winner over there, which was Donnie Hill. Oops, that is my work website. Don't need to go on that. Blaze Ripper. That name rings a bell. Ripper. No commentary, Pat? Oh, this must be actually from this guy's stream.
Just assume everything was from Pat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oof, that had some steam.
Perfect.
Just catching the front door on that one. Very nicely done. And then,
What hoodie is that? Par 3. What hoodie is that in game?
I forget
Oh.
how I got it.
I was thinking the same thing briefly there.
I think
don't
it
know.
was maybe a career mode thing.
What do we want to? We have a tomb clip for our next. Do we want to set a line for what his over under is on his ghost?
Plus 63.
Moose, higher or lower?
Higher.
Rob?
Plus 78.
Ooh, okay. We have plus 69.
Nice.
Oh, nice. That's pretty
Going
close.
with 9 iron.
Yeah, you were. Nice big bounce.
A little choppy, but doesn't stop
roll
the ball
out.
from going in the hole.
Oh my goodness,
Hell
he
yeah,
just
too.
dropped it in.
He's
That
perfect.
Very nicely done. Did we get a promo too? I think it's Tommy, right? There we go. No promo, but made cut. Very nicely done. Not sitting with any demos, so maybe he'll sneak on up to platinum with the good play as of late. Let's check out the old True Sim real quickly. Who won over there? It looks like a gentleman by the name of Jeff DeCasha winning on Countback over Mikey Angelo Gaming. Same course as Platinum, which is the Poppy Hills. It is a course that's near Pebble. It's in Pebble Beach, California. One of like the 5 courses over there, along with like Spyglass and Spanish Bay and the others. Scud, the other notable T3, along with Tough Cuts. Jeff Day still making an appearance. Colby a top 10 over there after bouncing back after his struggles at Torrey. Okay, let's see. What else do we have? Other notables in CC. Ant getting 3rd place CCA. Rackham 18th. Visual winning CCB. Just Jordan 7th. Getting the Game Chat bump. If you haven't checked out Game Chat, make sure you go do that. We have a new Game Chat episode. That is the link to the YouTube channel in our chat, where we interviewed Just Jordan, Irish gamer and EA Game Changer. Fun interview. Got to know a little bit behind the scenes of him. He was 7th in CCC. Mr. Bendy Toes was 11th. CCD, we had Tough getting 3rd. Skyline 6th, along with Big Hurt. CCE, the Barrett 1st place winning. Victory Lane 18th. Pen Knight 23rd. CCF Co-Rulers 9th. Jeb 20th. CCF Fire Matt Canada 3rd place. McLovin Red Sox 1st place. CCI Fellow Puppet 9th. Nolan Ryan getting 11th in CCJ. Joey Phoenix 11th in CCL. Cruising Past You 15th. Also promos. And also, one notable in the qualifications, we had a former dominant TGC player win. I will show you last week's results. Qualifier. None other than Vitaly Horapenko wins, and he wins by 11 strokes. For those who are not familiar with Vitaly, let me show you his career. Platinum Tour 2020, 7-time winner in 2020 on the Platinum Tour. Could be a force to reckon with. He was very dominant. 30 out of his 50 events he was top 10, and nearly all of them he was top 25. So could be very interesting, and love to see him dominate the qualifications. We'll be very excited to see how he finishes this week on Platinum. The other note I had here was Golf Wasp getting CCB in qualification, and 8s getting closer, not quite there. Hopefully next week we'll break through on the qualifications. And finally, the last tour that we have started to cover, just because there is a streaky winner.
Hold on. You got to guess the score.
Oh, that's right. Streaky winner. Yeah. I haven't clicked it. Derek Wild? I want to say Derek. I don't know why. But D Wild has won 8 consecutive 3-click tournaments at this point. We're guessing the score to under par, or how many he won by?
Under par.
60.
60's on the board. Do I have any other guesses coming out of the Moose Lobster camp?
52.
52.
53 to be.
Survey says 73.
Oh, we went the wrong way.
Holy smokes, that is a lot of eagles. My word. I don't know if I've ever seen 13 eagles on a card before, but there you go. My goodness, was this just like a really short course or what?
I don't know. I don't play 3-click, and I feel like at least for the pod, I'm gonna have to now.
Yeah, I kind of want to try it out.
It's fun.
Eric Perego is a good designer too, so I wonder if they just played Not that the designer would make a scoring difference all that much, but maybe they played shorter tees or something. But that's a lot of eagles. For Faria Trails, I'm not familiar with this course, so that'll be interesting. So we gotta get a challenge out there for someone to beat this gentleman, because he has won 8 times in a row. That is far too many. But kudos to him. Really, really nice playing. Alrighty, let's keep chugging along, shall we? Okay, community corner. Let's switch over to that tab. And let's run through some clips from this past week. And we have a clip from the biggest 2K streamer, really?
PlayStation.
Sound.
PlayStation.
Yeah, he does play on PlayStation.
We'll see. Hopefully soon, man. Hopefully I'll hear something soon. No word from I'm tripping yet.
Swinging like silk.
Beautiful
Too
swing
much
plane.
loft on that.
Was he gonna dunk this?
Hole in one to you. Wow.
Okay.
It's worth taking another look. Let's roll the tape.
One hopper.
Somebody
That
clip
was
that
nice.
immediately. Somebody please clip that immediately, because I don't have my recording on. Oh my. What just happened, dude? One bouncing in.
That had some steam. You don't see that all too often, especially with that 3-wood. Heck of a shot there. All right, another fan favorite. And another 2K Next Maker, Mr. G-Dog. Playing a little friendly with
for the
C-Mount.
content.
Oh, for the content. Wonder where he got that line from. Oh, he's playing the backstop. Oh.
No way.
Boom!
Boom.
Yeah? Get him out of here!
The most impressive
Get
thing
him
is
out!
he's listening to the fucking Matrix soundtrack.
I was looking at that too, Rob. I'm like, holy shit, that is a bizarre
What appears to
soundtrack
be-
to have.
What appears to be on violet and white splatter vinyl.
Yeah. Gotta love G-Dog. How about gamer ability?
We need an exclamation mark Lex here. We need Lex.
Goats looking at this. 90%. There's goats in the
Lex!
water.
Looking good.
Lex! Lex! Get in there, baby! Lextron, that one's for you, buddy! Ace challenge complete. Red Fast review, we meet again. It's beautiful that this one's dedicated to Lextron. You love to see it, but let's go!
We do love
Get in
Lex.
there, baby! We need an
Nicely
exclamation
done,
mark
gamer.
Lex here. We need Lex.
Oh, Mikey.
Mikey?
Playing the Red Fast review course.
How lucky can we get?
The parental advisory.
A little slow. Get over the trees. Nope, hit the branch. We're on the green though. That's not horrible.
Give him an eagle too.
It's gonna make this putt.
Looks pretty straight to me.
Didn't know enough about Moose ever.
Damn.
Nope.
A little too hard, I think. Come back.
Or is it?
Come back.
Oh, he did
I mean,
it.
that's everything
He did
we
it,
want.
ladies and gentlemen.
That's
We gotta
perfect.
love that shit when that happens. Oh my god.
Hell yeah, Mikey. Nice eagle too. Slow snap. Oh, Sock coming in with the party of 7. Welcome in, Raiders. We were just going through the community court part of the stream. If you guys have clips, make sure you do send them in to the Red Fast Review. We have a pinned tweet on our Twitter. That is the link to our Twitter in chat. But we do go over clips from the golf community in the past week. Really clips from anything gaming related that is within the golf community people more so than the actual game. We'll have EA coming up here and MLB and other clips too. So be sure to send any of those in that are funny.
I have
Or
some of my
entertaining.
own little mental traumas I gotta get over.
What is This is it says progressive, but it looks like this is oh hey cat.
I have some of my own little mental traumas I gotta get over as well.
5G prominent.
Just some like choke situations, some
wow.
Poor me attitude that I just watched that fucking get dropped.
Yeah.
Cat just dropped it. Cat just dropped it.
What a
Cat just
shot.
dropped it. Holy shit.
Honest, I don't know what he was talking about before, but it wasn't the most upbeat conversation. And oh, hey, Cat just comes in.
and that's going to make it a 4-0 ball game. Got some deep shit going on, and there's a swing and a drive by oh hey Cat.
Ball at the left field.
Is that going to be the new thing that we do? I've got some mental traumas, and this is going to be an ace.
And this one's tracking.
We got Samo Man over on YouTube.
Our tempo's feeling good though. This is a shot.
I'm gonna drop.
Go in the hole. Go in the hole.
Drop.
Go in the hole.
Let's go.
Yeah, Sam.
Let's fucking go. That's my first one.
Very nicely done. Had to like kind of tinker with the audio in OBS on that one on the fly, but it works nonetheless. Very nicely done, Samo. Samo's been killing it over on TikTok, and convinced him to start. If you're doing it, throw some stuff on YouTube Shorts too. And I think he is. He's starting to do that as well. Looks like he's got a couple dozen or so plus videos. Matthew PKR has a couple of clips from this past week.
I see me really short with this.
Look at this hole.
I'm probably wrong.
Oh, the bear swing plane.
Never mind. We're all right. We're all right.
What
I got an ace on this hole too with that swing plane.
Oh, let's fucking
Even
go.
doinked it. Rattled the pin.
Ace number 6.
Ooh, baby. Very nice. And he wasn't done there for the week.
Is there anything more deflating than an ace in a practice round?
Ugh.
Wouldn't know.
You don't play.
No, we played the other night.
We
Round
did.
one.
Played a whole round.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Beauty.
Let's
Silver
go.
Fuck. The name of this song is Silver Fuck.
Ace number 7. How about Skyline Time? Oh, we're gonna have to lower that. We hear some DMCA potential in the background.
A little D off the D. Love to see that.
Ooh.
Told Moose that on my round that I played last Monday, I went D off the D for the first time and actually got a hold of it.
I've been trying it in recent rounds last year.
I tried it once and I got scared I was going to break my driver, so I didn't do it.
No.
Have you seen your arms, Moose?
Yeah, but all you have to do is hit behind the ball. Like if you catch that ground, I only have a regular flex, so it's going to flex.
If you're trying to hit the ball,
that is my favorite line I've ever heard from Moose. I have a regular flex. It's kind of flex.
How about 8 p.m.? Ooh, playing a Nova speed. But that's a good drive. We allow that.
Great drive. Good tempo. Great swing plane.
That's a good swing plane. Pretty solid tempo there, too. Oh.
Oh, do it.
Get in there,
Let's go.
One of 2 clips from this past week. Let's look at a second one.
Oh, that was a fine swing.
The amount of aces that are coming in from this channel.
Yeah.
It's a ridiculous speed.
Oof.
8. Does 8 have a tour card yet?
No.
Somehow no.
She's hitting shots like this.
We talked about this earlier in the pod, just 6 shots off and then.
Mm-hmm. It's coming. It's coming. How about Stavino?
Ooh,
the man's game works.
I was gonna say, nice to see his game working again. Oh, he's back on mouse and keyboard though. That's a shame.
That's in.
That's in the hole.
I mean, call your shot.
One
Fuck.
hopper.
Back, baby. Somebody give me that.
What a shot.
Dude, balled out.
The old Frank
That
the
was
Tank
disgusting.
emotion there. Backed. All right, we did have a Killer Bees match play final. Let's take a look between
Speak
Kara
from that
and
putt
Lindsay.
there.
And the same thing in real life when you can keep it on the ground, you really do. You can. She's got a good read on this. Very minimal break. This is gonna have a chance. If not, just go in. That was.
Well, there's a clip for the people of Red Fast Review.
Correct play.
Thanks to
She
Sean.
read that correctly. Is good decision.
Hats always for the pod.
Mm-hmm.
Should we check out this clip after?
Oh, I don't like the desync.
Oh, this looks good.
Oh, it looks great. It looks great.
Oh, there he is.
Materializations with a nice hole out there. Goes back and forth, but Kara ends up taking him down, winning the Killer Bees Match Play Invitational the first time in like 3 matches. I think it was like Apex. It was this, and then I feel like there was another one recently that they met, and Materializations had the best of Kara in all of those, and not this time though. Kara takes down Match Play Invitational numero 8. So kudos to Kara Cakes, and we look forward to another one of those. Hopefully, I think Bees is trying to run it each quarter, so I would imagine probably April, mid to late April time frame, we might see another one get going. Alrighty. That leaves us with the Red Fast Review, Content Creator of the Week, and then we'll get to some trivia. So let's run through that real quick and keep the ball rolling. Red Fast Review this past week. How many people did we have? Let's see. I know it was over 100.
I think it's
it's on the Twitter. Why am I not going to the Twitter? Twitter has it now. Thank you very much for the follow, Paul.
Goodness gracious.
Let's take a peek. Profile. Sorry, I should have had this ready. Here we go. Let's take a look. Here we go. From the past week, we had 115 participants with I'm Playing for Chubbs, who's been playing in the Red Fast Review for quite some time, actually taking down the win with a net of 36 under. Gross was 18 under par. Very, very nice shooting. Let's run through the full list, though. I'm Playing for Chubbs, Doug Bower, Bader, Loto, Rackham, Monk, Ursvan, Love Scud, Jambi, Sports Lifer, Heels, Witness, Zeke Monster, Linkster, Dino, Cockster, Jono, Cuz, Hitman Higgins, Doc Fail, Saletto, Dobie, RJ Blanchett, Breach Naked, Matthew PKR, Semsi, Bandit, Jimmer, Criddlebones, Smith G, Some Old Guy, Snekoki, Jumbo, Visual One, Pen Knight, Name K, Miller Time, Zinner, Kilbride, Turd, USC, Davy Boy, Tapja, C Knight, King Jimmer.
Hey, Kilbride.
Did I screw up?
I notice you don't have stars in your name like you do on 2K23. Your name is blocked out on the leaderboards because of your offensive bride name. And I think it's time that we talk about it on the pod.
Yeah, we can. It's banned.
When's the rebrand
too was censored too. But the fact I actually tried to create Lindsay's 20th. It was going to be a 5-pack for Lindsay or something along those lines. The word pack, PACK, is a offensive term and cannot be posted as a society event. Whoever puts these filters on, God help you. I don't know.
I don't even know where you could go. I don't even know how you could make that bad.
I don't either. I don't know. But anyways,
because
that would have been
my apologies.
5th on the season, but anywho, USC.
I tried to stop you at your name.
Yeah, I got a little past, but that's okay. Tapja, C Knight, King Jimmer, Grimbo, Brenelin, McLovin, Johnson, Jeb, Oh, look, the stars. Jeb has XXX. I think that's what they
I
just
mean,
added more
That
profanity.
makes sense.
I mean XXX. I think we all know what that means. I hit the
Have you seen the
screen
movie?
face button, and it doesn't work on Red Fast
Not a
Review.
Vin Diesel fan. Trent McNeely, Scotty Walnuts, Castor, Codeine, Wokelord, Bipty, Phoenix, Tuminator, Darku, Gingerman, Scoot Magoot, Cool Ranch, Memento, Mikey, BJ, Saucy, Kodiak, Mr. Incredible, White Widow, Nolan, Ryan, Constant, Sebi, Scooby, T-Lam, HCCP, Jizzybone, Gamer, Chad, Hizzy, His Nasty, Potomac, Coyote Man, Just Jordan, T-Led, Hemo, Jut, Undertale, Croc, Bear, Nate, Halburn, Seaflow, The Ray, aka Gruntman, Silver Fox, Mav, Granny, Jordan, Jake Lee Plays Things, Chronars, Yetro Jenkins, Yo Marky, not Bassist, Cajun Capgun, TFR, Clubfair, Burner, Wild Hockey, The Johnny B, AJ Movitrano, Not Natosu, V Jansky, Roscoe, S Green, Magic Mark, ADH, and Scribs. Thank you, everyone. 115 participants this past week. Great turnout. You know, the ebbs and flows, we still ride it. We'll see what we're going to do once EA comes out, if there's going to be any sort of way that we can collaboratively get together. But I would assume that we're going to attempt to make those efforts. But we'll definitely keep this going either way, unless it fizzles. If it fizzles under like maybe 30 people or something like that, then we'll shut it down. But, you know, where we're still going and I'm still enjoying the game, looks like Bear's in there a good amount almost every week. Moose occasionally, even Rob, if he's playing, you'll see his name on the leaderboard from time to time, and the 100+ of you that continue to do it. Thank you very much. It truly goes a long way. And that was at Moose Hoof Run by Danny Sarugi. Picked it specifically because it had moose in there. We're going to have another moose course that we're going to talk about in just a moment. But before we do, this week's course for this event is by Alec, what is his name? Alec Pendleton, in his Kashmir Golf Resort. It's a desert course to kind of go with the desert theme of this week's IRL course. I actually learned a little bit about taking pictures in game from DR Golf Designs. If you haven't watched his YouTube, he actually goes in and tells you about field of view and how to do some different video and camera techniques. Highly recommend checking out his YouTube. Helped me shoot this nice little still frame I got here. I was pretty happy with it. But very nice course. Played it through myself and really enjoyed it. Came out a little while ago, so it's nothing new. As I mentioned, though, we do have a new course that is moose related. It is designed by our content creator of the week. Moose, do you want to tell us about the course while I bring up JG's username, because he is the content creator of the week?
Yep, so that's the course name in game in 2K23. It should be out on all platforms. I can tell you it's definitely out on PC. It's a small course, or a short course rather, in Thompson, Connecticut. My home course for the last couple of years. I think it's, what did I say? It's about 50 or 6,500 yards. So really challenging greens, tight fairways on the back. The back was actually built before the front because of the way the guy had it built. But definitely challenging in real life. And this game should be pretty simple depending on the winds and the pin locations. There's a couple nasty pins out there. But yeah, here's a good flyover.
That was the course right there.
Is the yeah. So nice little lake in the middle that leads to one of the first par 3, hole number 3, all over water. And then that water comes into play on the last couple holes as well. Yeah, just a nice little New England style course. I know he's working on one for you as well, Kilbride. So hopefully that's.
And he was also the designer of the Grim Reaper course that was designed for Bear. He's really come a long ways as a designer. You're not going to see him stream all too much playing the game, but stuff. He's really integrated with the community, in touch with the community, and his design skills have really improved over the past years. One of the better designers and more active ones that we're seeing at the present moment, and has done some really nice jobs. And these are pulled from LiDAR, so he knows how to do that, and made it work with Moose. He's helping me design one of my home courses as well. So really
I know
looking
he's
forward
got
to
one
that.
going for Coxter as well. He's just pumping them out left and right.
Mhm. So, and Polkut's saying it's already on PlayStation as well, so it's probably on all the platforms. So, yeah, Moose, you played it right before this. You enjoyed it, so we'll likely actually have this on the Red Fast review next week. If I had a guess, well, I'll play test it and make sure it's all
I'll
up
try to
snuff,
get some good wind directions and stuff. You don't really need the wind at your back, so it'll probably be a headwind most of the time, but we'll figure it out.
He is 4 follows shy of 100. So make sure you go follow and see if we can get him to 100. That'd be awesome. And it looks like we actually have a 4th member of the trivia team that is going to be joining us tonight. Yeah, love to see it. Maybe we'll get some, some valuable bluey clues or something along those lines that we can get some insight from our 4th team member.
I had no idea what I was missing there for a second. Then I looked at the
we have
camera
double bear
there.
cub action.
Yeah.
Pup of bear awesome. and bear cub. But yes, so go follow JG. That is he's just shy of 100. And without further ado, let's get to some trivia, shall we? Does that sound good?
Let's shall.
All right.
We find out the winning score from last week.
Yeah.
The winning score from last week was 5,250. Obviously, that includes the music round.
Okay.
We'll knock off 1,000 points for that, give or take. So I feel like they didn't get a perfect round. So a perfect score
would have been unlikely.
A perfect score in the music round is very, very, very tough. But I do believe they got most, if not all but one, correct. So 1,400. We'll say they got one question wrong. So we'll say 1,000. So 4,250 is our magic number. We had first-time winners last week too, which is awesome.
Ooh,
love that. Are we Kilbride team captain again?
No, you're Dunder Mifflin captain, Moose.
The Dunder Mifflin B team was last week's winner.
What
were you asking?
I forget.
Okay.
Yep. Forget. Okay. Oh, how many teams are you averaging? I remember at one point when it was starting, it was like 20. Are you still around there?
So last week we had 22 teams last week. 22 teams last week.
Damn. And they're averaging like probably 5 people per team, roughly?
Yeah, 6 is the max. Most people are either 4 or 5.
Wow. So yeah, you're bringing 100 people in on trivia night. That's awesome.
Yeah, I had people who had never been to the tap room before, and they go, "Wow, really clears that after the trivia." It's like, yeah, I mean, these people have been here. These people get here. The trivia doesn't start till 6. People get there at 4:45, 5 o'clock to reserve a table.
That's awesome.
That's so
the best
cool.
part. They're drinking the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
You'll love to see it.
Alrighty, let's let it rip.
All right, first question: in what country is Isaac Newton's tree where the apple fell and landed on his head?
Oh.
I would have to imagine that is England.
Yeah, it's first thing came to my head, but I'm not certain. And
remember, Moose, we don't look at chat during the questions anymore.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just
Moose.
What? Do you want me to turn? I was gonna say
no.
Facing my camera. Bear. Little Bear.
I got nothing on it.
You want to go with England?
He's Sir Isaac Newton, so that's
fair.
The dead giveaway that that's where he's from. But otherwise, I have no other intel. So England would be my guess.
England. Final answer.
That is correct.
All right. Glad we're splitting out on question 1.
Yeah. If a gunfight between 2 people is a duel, what do you call a gunfight between 3 people?
Isn't it a Mexican standoff?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I think Bear's right.
Good old fashioned 3-way. Ménage à trois.
And nothing is old fashioned when a gun's involved in the bedroom.
Yeah, you go with that, Kilbride?
I don't have an answer, so whatever you guys want.
Yeah, Mexican standoff. Final answer.
Well, I'll tell you. So the answer I was looking for was Truel. But because so many people, that's the official name of it, because so many people wrote Mexican standoff, I gave credit for Mexican standoff.
Okay.
So that is, we'll
We
give you
take
credit
pity
for
points.
it. Yeah, and that's, if it wasn't the first round. Question 3. The Overlook Hotel is the site of what famous Stephen King novel?
Never heard of it.
I would imagine The
again,
Shining. I don't know.
I was gonna say I would go either The Shining or what's the one with Kathy Bates?
Bates Motel.
Where she holds the guy hostage. I don't know the name of the movie. If we got nothing, I'd go The Shining.
Yeah, Shining. Final answer.
Well, you backed into that one. Correct.
Hey-o.
Good job, 3 for 3.
Don't ask how, they ask how many.
Right?
Yeah.
Number 4. What is the most popular brand of lead pencil in the United States?
Got to be Ticonderoga.
It's either that. Isn't Dixon another brand?
Dixon, is it?
They only sell that below the Mason Dixon. Rob's so mad.
Ticonderoga's but I didn't obviously it's well known, but I saw a lot more. I feel like it's Dixon. It's just the yellow pencil with the black font. Ticonderoga's that green shiny font.
Wouldn't it be Bic?
Could be.
Bic does pencils? Oh, they do the mechanical pencils. Maybe that is more popular now. No. What do you guys
I don't
want
even
to
really use pencils, so I couldn't even tell you.
Bear, you're the classroom expert here.
I don't know.
He's probably seeing iPads and fucking smart pencils now.
Right.
I'm using a carpenter's pencil to write right now.
Love that. Let's go Ticonderoga. Final answer.
That is correct. Really glad you didn't go with it. Really glad you didn't buck your your friends on that one. Question 5. 90% of jellyfish's bodies are made up of what compounds?
Compound? It's all membrane, right? It's not a compound, right?
H2O.
I was gonna say compound means periodic table stuff, right?
That's an element.
Fair. Yeah, but aren't compounds made up of elements?
2 elements. H2O.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Let's go with
that process of thought.
H2O. Final answer.
The correct answer is water, not H2O. I don't know what that is. Just kidding. Could you imagine? Yeah, so you guys are 5 for 5 so far.
Beautiful.
Your bonus question: who is featured on the Purple Heart War Medal? Moose, you're patriotic, or you like to think so. You and your tiki torches.
Wow.
Get wrecked.
I have no idea who that is. I know what he looks like.
What?
I have a big nose.
What?
Wow.
Can you repeat that? Did you say he?
Stonewall Jackson. I don't know. Who was on the Purple Heart? Do you have an idea, Moose?
No, I don't.
Should be up your alley.
You would think.
I don't know. This is a good trivia question, though.
Corey said Susan B. Anthony. That's weird. I don't. You're too young for that. That's an author.
Is it?
No. That's what you want?
Trying to think, nothing's coming to mind as far as famous people. I don't know. I'd personally say Stonewall Jackson, but I don't know.
Bear. Are we going with the kid?
I do. I'm looking at chat, and I do like Mikey's answer, Prince.
Anybody?
Moose, throw something out there.
Yeah, Stonewall Jackson. Final answer.
Incorrect. The correct answer is the man himself, George Washington.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh.
I've heard of
General.
him.
Well,
General George.
Now I need to look it up.
All right, folks. That brings us to our visual clues round.
Ooh, yes. Love visual clues.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
already forgot what it was. I remember. I remember now. The fact that you guys are in different places is going to help you out, I feel like. The fact that none of you are in California may hurt you, but we'll see what happens.
All right, emote only is on, so that way we don't have chat's help.
Oh yeah, sorry.
All right.
I got it.
Yeah, I know. I almost went with Steve Harvey there when I saw that for the Purple Heart.
So, round 2, visual clues. Spicy. Got to tell me which sauce these are based on their bottles.
We'll let chat
3, 2,
guess
1,
if we
go.
don't get any. Oh, okay. So it's Tabasco.
Mm-hmm.
Frank's Red Hot.
Sriracha. Cholula. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I don't really know any of these, so.
Okay.
Yeah, Moose doesn't like food. Mayo's too spicy for him.
Take
It's
Mild
not good.
Buffalo for 500.
Damn, I don't know these brands. I recognize 5. I recognize 10. 9, I don't know. I recognize 8. I recognize 6. 7, I don't. 7 and 9, I have no idea.
You were out of the gates real strong there, KB.
Yeah.
That's what I'm useless on this.
Really?
God. 10 is
Most
like,
people went 10. Most people went 10 for 10.
wow.
Damn.
I was shocked.
The 8 is like a wicked fancy one. It's they make all the high end sauces, the truffles, and I don't buy it, so I don't know the name. 10, it's like Del Toro, El Toro, or something like that. Or it's something along those lines.
Del Toro?
Let's say that, but I don't know. 9 almost looks like CC's or Chi-Chi's, the salsa. But it's completely different jar. But like, I feel like the lettering.
Salsa something on the.
Yeah,
on
but
the
it's
label.
a hot sauce. So I mean, I guess we can say Chi-Chi's for that. Mexican salsa 7. Like 7, I don't even have a remote guess. I don't know what that is. I don't think I've ever seen that bottle.
Let's go with Caliente.
6, it says Louisiana Pure on it. So there's like a Louisiana hot sauce. I don't know the name though. And 5 might be Del Toro too. I'm gonna kick myself over 5 and 10. The 6 through 9, I don't really know. I definitely know 8 when I see it, but it's only if I hear the name.
Any other final guesses?
No, I'm good with
We'll
all
say
that.
Del Toro for 5 and 10, and Louisiana hot sauce or something for 6. I have nothing for 7, 8, 9.
Anybody else?
Kilbride took the 2 I knew.
Okay. Well, ooh, bless you,
Bless
Chum.
you.
All right. Chat, let him have it.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Here are your answers.
Tabasco. France.
Number 2, Frank's Sriracha.
Sriracha.
4, Cholula. 5, Tapatio.
I wouldn't have got that name.
That sounds
6,
familiar.
Crystal Hot Sauce.
Okay, I
7,
got that. Definitely, I've never
Valentina.
even heard of that.
I was close.
Truff. You said truffles.
Ah,
and then you didn't.
I didn't
put it
even know
together.
that was the name, I guess.
Instagram's favorite hot sauce, La Victoria.
I think
number 10. It's on.
Chi-Chi's. Doesn't that font look very similar?
I don't know what Chi-Chi's is, so it could be
Texas
very
Pete,
regional.
God damn it.
Texas Pete. It's on every Cracker Barrel table. You hate to see it.
Texas Pete. I should have got Texas Pete.
That's going to hurt you in the long run. That's going to hurt you in the long run.
Yep.
Make it up right now.
Possible 1,100 points.
La Victoria and Valentina, I've never seen. That's kind of odd. I wonder if that's more of a
The
West Coast thing.
Valentina is like this, like thick sauce. Like that is because it comes in a bottle, like a half-gallon jug. It's on every taco truck.
Really?
Every
Okay.
taco truck.
You know
'Cause
what? I bet you
like,
there's just a lot more exposure to it where you are because of all the tacos.
Totally get it.
Yeah.
That's such a weird sense. Like tacos are so synonymous with just everyday life.
Yeah.
Like it's so weird.
I mean,
like when I was doing the argue hour, with Narwhal, and he was like, "What do you mean? Do you have like taco trucks all over the place?" We're like,
yeah.
That's just you're hungry and you just okay. We'll go 2 blocks over. That's just how it is. Anyway.
All right.
So this is going to be tough for you as well. This is called Beer Nerd Alert. This is all questions about beer, folks. 200 points a pop.
It's going to be a toughie,
See how you
but
do.
we'll go for it.
Yeah. Which famous amber ale recently underwent a rebranding and recipe retool, infuriating the internet?
Sam
The
Adams.
silence is
amber,
deafening.
right? Anyone else want to comment?
What did you say?
Said Sam Adams is amber, right? But I haven't seen anything on Twitter.
I haven't seen it. I have no idea. I didn't realize something was taking place, so I don't know. Yeah, sure. You could say that. They have an amber. They have many types of beers.
Fair?
Good guess.
Sure.
Sam Adams. Final answer.
No, the correct answer is Fat Tire.
I've heard of that.
Fat Tire.
Yeah.
So I'm friends with one of the brewers over there. They're based in Colorado. They changed the recipe. They finally announced they changed the recipe. And everybody just got up in arms. Like, how this beer's the same recipe for 30 years, whatever. She told me that they've been slowly changing the recipe for the last 6 months and nobody noticed until they announced it.
Go ahead.
That's like a little placebo effect almost.
Yep. Maui Brewing Company recently acquired which San Diego-based brewing company?
Does
Do they
anyone
make the
know
Kona
San
Ale?
Diego?
Is that Maui?
Yeah. I think because I told you that Kona was the one I had the other day. That was like, man, it's the first beer I actually don't mind.
At the end of the day, it doesn't mean anything because we're not looking for
Yep.
that beer. We're looking for the San Diego one.
Maui is also not the same as that company.
Okay.
Oh,
That's like big. Yeah, I don't know. San Diego.
I'm trying to think back to Pleated
Anything
Stream
with
when he was
ships?
talking about this kind
They're
of
known for
stuff.
their, like tall ships.
This company had 8 tap rooms across the country, one of which was in Chicago, Asheville, North Carolina.
Come on, team captain. You said you were going to help us.
Yeah, dude, if this was last week, we'd be all over it. But
yeah, I got nothing. So go with whatever you want.
Old Kaz beer. Final answer.
Thank you. No, I don't know what Baffle's saying, but the correct answer is Modern Times.
Never heard of it.
You guys need to get out more. Number 3, in the film E.T., the extraterrestrial, what beer does E.T. get drunk off of?
I mean, it's got to be around for a while. I don't know.
Bud?
Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know why. I feel like it's going to be Rolling Rock or something stupid like that.
Fair. When's the last time you watched E.T.? Get the kids on it.
I don't think.
I haven't
I
seen
can't
it in
remember the last
25
time
years.
Easily.
Like
Coors
a wild shot in the dark. It's got to be a bigger name brand, I would imagine.
Coors Light. Final answer.
It is Coors. That is the correct answer.
Heyo.
Unbelievable.
Let's go.
It wasn't Coors Light, but I'm going to give you credit.
I appreciate you.
Number
legend.
4. Which brewery was sued in 2017 because their beer was not actually being made in Hawaii?
Maybe this one is Kona?
Sure. Go with Kona.
Wait, no, Kona's not a brewery. Wait, I don't know. Dude, I don't know.
No idea.
We just established that it is.
Oh, I thought it was a beer. Kona, final answer.
That is correct.
Let's
and
go.
Moose, us talking about this was the inspiration for this round.
That is too funny, Moose. I can't believe we got 2. I mean, we kind of got one thrown in, but we'll take it.
In 1983, the CEO of which mega beer brand was kidnapped and released for the ransom of 35 million Dutch guilders?
Damn. What's a Dutch beer?
Is that like Heineken? Are they Dutch?
I was going to say Amstel, or is Amstel American?
Is that Stella?
Ooh, Stella's a good one.
I keep saying UK is England, isn't it?
I don't know.
Pretty sure Stella is an English brand.
So Heineken would make sense. Still don't know where Amstel's made. You guys go with Heineken?
Yeah, that's fine.
Heineken.
Well, Amstel is made in Amsterdam.
Yeah, I was going to say that's pretty.
I know it's
but
over
it
there
is,
somewhere.
but it is Heineken.
Beautiful.
Let's go.
So let's go.
Just
boys.
falling into it.
And your 6th and final question of this Mercy round. Which classic lager is advertised as hailing from the land of sky blue waters?
Sky blue That'd be
Well, if
Coors
it's America,
Light.
it's gonna be somewhere up north, right? Yeah.
Which classic lager?
The Michigan, Minnesota area, I would assume.
Sky Blue. So it just makes me think like Colorado Rockies, and that's what they always advertise for Coors. Sky Blue is like more like Montana, though. And I don't know.
Yeah, well, we already had a Coors answer. So I don't know if there'd be two.
Well, any other guess? Any guesses? Final answer?
I still say Coors, but I don't know.
Hey, yeah, Coors. Final answer.
That's incorrect. This one goes out to our boy Narwhal from Minnesota. It is Ham's Lager, folks.
I feel like he's mentioned that once he's mentioned it once or twice.
Hams.
Like
I have one of their figure.
H-A-M?
I have a figurine.
I think
from the
there's
Hams
two
brewery.
M's or something. It's spelled.
There is two M's.
Interesting.
That's the Hams bartender bear.
Baffles all over it.
All right.
I mean, it's a very popular beer. Still is. It's like better PBR.
So we'll skip through it.
Yeah, I can't do that this time, unfortunately. It was a good one, though. All right. So you guys are at 1,500.
Not great.
Here we go. Indoor. Not great,
No,
but
not great.
but
Okay.
hey, you can turn it around. Hey, Justin Timberlake is part of the ownership group of what hometown NBA franchise?
My
It's a
original
sports
thought,
question.
My original thought was the Clippers, but I don't know where he's from.
I kind of feel like he's from Florida, and I want to say the Magic, but I don't know.
Bear, you're a big Timberlake guy.
I do love me some JT.
Maybe it's like the Nets or the Knicks.
Let's see. He sang Bye Bye Bye, which would be... No, I don't know. I got nothing. Are you okay?
Let's go with the LA Clippers. Final answer.
Incorrect. His band, when he performs, is called the Tennessee Kids. And that's and Memphis Grizzlies is where he's from.
Interesting.
Glad to know we weren't close.
What kind of food does manufacturer Volkswagen make?
Oh, fuck. It's gonna be something German, right?
Volkswagen?
Schnitzel.
Yeah.
Big Schnitzel.
Yeah.
Schnitzel.
Is that the food?
Yeah, Schnitzel. Final answer.
Well, schnitzel is just breaded chicken breast. Or pork cutlet, I should say. But no, it is bratwurst.
Oh,
sausage.
God.
All the same to me.
Would have
I mean,
that makes so much sense.
I mean, what?
You know.
All the same to me.
What?
Oh, I thought I was going to say Lightning McQueen.
Steve McQueen, Robert Redford, and Paul Newman were author Peter Benchley's choices as actors for which film adaptation of his classic novels?
I've heard of Robert Redford and Paul Newman.
And I hope Steve McQueen.
Maybe.
Bye.
Got nothing.
Not sure who Paul is.
I'm trying here too, and I got nothing.
Which
boy.
film adaptation is classic?
I'm blaming the kid for the poor performance.
That's how we do it here.
And by kid, he means you, Moose.
Bad News Bears. Final answer.
The correct answer is Jaws.
I was close.
Where'd you have?
That's
for
gonna
this season.
Yeah.
Known. That's
Folks.
the theme.
Folks. According to a 2023 national poll, what company was voted America's favorite gas station?
You guys, so I've heard a lot of good stuff about this Buc-ee's down here, but I've never been to one.
Isn't that a
I know
truck
they're
stop?
super popular. They're like a... Ooh, Wawa could be a good one, too, if it's considered a gas station.
Sheets.
No. What was a delicatessen?
Is it
Technically.
real?
Yeah, it's a convenience store that has good. It has good.
Yeah.
It also sells gas.
I feel like that's what a
But
Buc-ee's is.
I hear good things about the sandwiches there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fantastic.
Man.
I'd personally say like Hess.
Have you ever seen a Hess?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or I mean, you can go Exxon or Shell, or I mean, you can go Gulf. You can go any of them. I don't really know. Go with your gut though. Don't go with me.
Well, let's not go with BP.
And why would
got
that
a
be,
good track record.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
It's the only people with worse PR than Chris Brown.
Let's go.
That's a callback.
Yeah.
Valero. Final answer.
No, the correct answer is Costco Wholesale. Costco
Really?
Wholesale.
Interesting.
Wow. Okay.
I forgot BJ's did gas too.
People want that cheap gas.
Yeah.
People want the cheap gas, and they want 17 pumps. Which famous professional wrestler was originally offered a deal to be featured as the spokesperson for a revolutionary countertop grill before it was eventually offered to George Foreman?
Can we phone pleated
idea.
pants?
I feel like this would be Hulk.
Did you guys know that George Foreman made $300 million off the fucking
Oh my god,
George Foreman grill?
I'd believe
He was making so much money in royalties every year that they just offered him a flat $100 million to give up his royalties.
Damn,
that's insane.
That's nuts. Yeah, let's just go with Hulk
I got
Hogan.
a code brown here.
Final
I'll be
answer.
back.
All right.
You stink.
The correct answer is Hulk Hogan. Good job.
Let's go.
Bear coming in clutch before the shit diaper.
All right. And your 2021... No, sorry. Your bonus question for round 5. In 2021, what is the most consumed wine varietal in the United States? The last poll offered for this question.
I would have to think it is
not a brand.
Merlot.
Not a brand, but an actual type of wine.
Which one did you say, Kilbride? Merlot?
I was thinking Merlot.
I like it. What else is there? There's a Chardonnay.
Yeah, I feel like people don't drink that all too much.
Yeah, no, I'm good with. I'm good with Merlot. Yeah, Merlot. Final answer.
Well, folks, you should have listened to Mikey. It is Cabernet Sauvignon.
Okay.
Cabernet
Also
Sauvignon.
Solid choice. Solid choice.
Yeah.
A lot of good.
All right.
choices.
So we're at 1750. Not the boys'
Just
best
a bit
performance.
behind.
Yeah.
Just a little
so,
bit.
even if you went 3 for 3, you can't catch up. But we'll have fun regardless. Which famous fashion designer created the suit for Batman in the Christopher Nolan film The Dark Knight?
I don't think I know any fashion designers.
Wow,
I mean,
that's on
like
you then.
Dolce Gabbana or like something like that. You know.
I was gonna...
What is the Versace? Go with Versace.
Oh yeah, Versace. Final answer.
Incorrect. The correct answer is Giorgio
Armani.
Oh, okay.
As somebody who wears suits, you should.
I know. I want an Armani suit so bad.
That makes more sense now I think about it.
Yeah. My guess, just going off the top of my head, would have been Coco Chanel, but I don't even know if they do clothes.
Ooh,
maybe for
this is a
Catwoman.
good question, Rob.
Which company has spent the most money on Super Bowl ads since the first Super Bowl?
So Coca-Cola's always had like the original ads.
I could buy the world.
Yeah, but I feel like Coke isn't even. Maybe I'm wrong and I'm oblivious, but I feel like it's all Pepsi now. I feel like I don't
That
see
could
Coke
be it.
anymore.
Also, I feel like Bud Light does at least 2 a year for a while.
Spent
like
the most
Bud or
money. So
Bud
I mean, they
Light.
could just start in the past 10 years and be spent the most money. The first like 40 years
Yeah.
don't even matter in this because
Do you remember
the
any
cost has
longer
gone up
Super Bowl
tenfold.
commercials?
Hmm?
I know Doritos does a couple now and then.
I like Doritos a lot. Doritos isn't bad. The airlines usually go in a bunch too.
Well, their commercials must suck because I don't remember any of those.
I kind of like. I feel like Doritos is the safe play. This is the impossible question. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like Emirates Airlines.
Spirit Airlines.
Like his Spirit.
Yeah.
I feel like Emirates, and there's like another one. What's the one that begins with T?
Ticonderoga.
Yeah. That's the
Okay,
one.
you know you're mispronouncing that, right?
No.
Ticonderoga.
Oh, there's a D in there.
Ticonderoga. Like a fucking dance.
Made in the Congo.
Yeah.
Doritos, Lay's,
Right.
final answer.
Well, those are different companies.
Doritos.
But no, the correct answer is Budweiser.
Yeah, that checks
Budweiser.
out. That checks out.
Yep. And your final question tonight: which U.S. state receives the most snow per year? Not square footage, but inches.
You would think it's
Vertical.
Alaska. Oh wait, say it again.
We're not talking about surface area.
Okay, gotcha.
I know
But I bet
Montana's
you
had
it's not
snow
because it's actually too cold almost. Like it doesn't even snow there as much. They don't have the lake effect.
Montana gets a lot of snow, or not a lot of snow, but they get snow like 7 out of the 12 months.
Moose's
I think
accent comes out when he says the word snow.
I feel like it's you would think Minnesota, you would think Wisconsin, but it could be like sneaky New York because of Buffalo.
You guys want to go back and give Bear a shot at the first two?
Yeah, let's do that.
Did they miss him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Impossible round. What? Yeah, you can read it.
Louis Vuitton.
Nope.
Giorgio Armani. Next.
Okay. Doritos.
That's what they said. No, it's Budweiser.
I felt like Budweiser would be too obvious.
That's what I thought too.
Maybe that's part of the impossibility.
Suck me.
Yes, Daddy.
I think it has to be one of 4 states. Minnesota, Michigan, Wisconsin, New York.
I will tell you that a former champion said Hawaii.
The fuck?
Interesting.
And I
How
couldn't
how cold does it
She
even go
goes,
there?
there's always snow in that one volcano at the top. I've seen it. Like, no.
Yeah, for a combined 2 inches a year.
Yeah.
I think it has to be one of those 4. And I lean New York.
Interesting. Bear.
All right, we can go New York. Yeah, I like the square. Well, you get square footage with that state too.
No,
You get
square footage.
No, it's
square
just,
footage
it's
doesn't
just
matter.
vertical.
I don't think it's Alaska, Mikey. I don't think it's
No, I don't
Alaska.
Let's go. Let's go Minnesota. Final answer.
Shout out to our boy Narwhal in Minnesota. Not the correct answer.
Oh,
Not the correct answer. The correct answer is Vermont, folks.
Oh, shit.
Averaging 81 inches of snow a year.
Lake Champlain pounding them.
So we were on the right idea of it coming off
Buffalo.
of
the lake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that for you guys. Well, you can't win them all.
No,
1750, officially your worst performance of the Trivia Gauntlet.
Heyo.
Admittedly, I think you're going to enjoy next week's more. It features a round of questions that my parents came up with, which I think was very
Hopefully it's
interesting.
not like I don't do well in questions that are like before I was born. Is it like old timer questions, like stuff from the 70s movies or something?
My mom's like, oh, I have the best question. She goes, which company invented the car, the Chevette? And I was like, nobody knows what the fuck a Chevette is.
You mean a
no,
Chevelle?
No, it's like, no, Chevette.
Yeah, Mikey, my history stops before when I was born, pretty much.
Yeah. It wasn't Chevette, though, because that's very obviously Chevrolet, but like...
I was loving like the mid-century Explorer questions and the "Are you smarter than a Cas grader" one. Those were fun. That's my kind of history.
You just graduated 4th grade.
He just
so.
Moose creamed his Magellans.
Yeah. Little Ponce de Leon.
Yeah. Moosey, what do you got going on this week? Oh, it looks like you have a schedule going on.
Yeah. Yeah, we're trying to get back into streaming this week. Start times are listed as 2 p.m. Could be a little bit later than anticipated because do need to start making some money soon. With we only have 2 games this week, so very short on hours when it comes to work. So going to be driving a bit for Uber. So depending on the peak times of that, hopefully I'm starting around 2 p.m. Could be a little bit later. But getting back into TGC, which I've heard is a great league to get back into it. And some society rounds, and then some MLB as well to prepare ourselves so we're not completely rusted out for the launch of 23. Maybe some NHL late nights depending on what Chewy and the crew are up to. But forgot Hogwarts release this week, and I know he's pretty big into that, so may not have any NHL streams, but we'll let you know if I do.
Cool. Bobby, you got San Fran Beer Week coming up?
SF Beer Week, all systems go. Yeah, all systems go for that. Just 8 events in 9 days. Oh, I get to be in the owner's box of a San Jose Sharks game.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Ooh,
we'll talk about it.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Oh, that interview with that lacrosse goalie was freaking fantastic.
I mean, it's going to be the same schedule anyways. Just change the dates.
Okay, so I can put that back.
I mean, it's the same thing.
What lacrosse?
Oh, Rob Kilbride, play the interview because Rob didn't see it.
Play the
click out of this and scroll down on Bear's profile till you see this big dude. Yeah, this guy.
I haven't seen
interview.
This
Have the sense.
Alex, you came into Rogers Arena, faced your former club, and your squad got the W. How nice was it to get the win here tonight?
Hey, we followed the game plan and we got the dub. Good on for the boys. Love these guys.
How imperative was the penalty kill, especially in the second half?
Didn't think of it much. Just, try to stop the ball,
Yeah, no.
I know you're a team guy, so how good are the guys on the back end?
Oh, they're f***ing pumped. Here we go.
What does this win do for you, confidence-wise?
Good old Saskatoon.
Confidence is pretty high. Another tally on the chart. We'll see ourselves next week. Get ready.
Congrats. Enjoy this one. Teddy, Brad.
There is nothing like an Alex Bouquet post-game interview. Have the censor
What a
button.
legend.
Wow.
The Saskatchewan Rush.
Little box lacrosse.
I was going to say, what do you think about that candle?
Yeah.
Light when you want me naked. Oh God.
Yeah, stream time's normal. We'll do Tuesday, Saturday night special, and then Sunday morning MLB test stream again. Those will be a little bit shorter because I want to just make sure the stream deck is where I want it. I want to make sure we get the sounds going, and then eventually we might sprinkle in a fourth day in there.
Yeah, I hear that. I'm still looking for that, finding that little slot. Luckily, as I mentioned at the beginning of the pod, I do have the new job coming in. I think I have a couple week gap of where I don't have work, which will be nice because I'd like to organize some stuff and maybe I can fit in another slot going forward type of thing. As far as maybe it's probably going to lean towards more YouTube than anything. But that's going to be, end of month type of goal for now. For me, Red Fast Review, as you're watching this right now, if you're watching this on YouTube, if you can like and subscribe, that would help us out. We are chasing those 1,000 subs down. Make sure you guys go follow on YouTube if you don't. There's the way to do that. And back F1 drive and take 3, turn some assists off, started to get my bearings. Didn't have the wheel detached this week, so all systems go in the right direction. And gonna do 2 races a night. Found a good race length for me. The chair position, everything. The first week was very shaky. Second week, much better. And really enjoying that. So I'm gonna try to do 2 races a week. They're each 25%ers. Probably take about 30 minutes each. And then I'm gonna go start the Call of Duty campaign. I never played the new one, so playing a little bit of variety of games for now, but I'm going to just mainly try to keep that Wednesday time slot as the main thing for now. So yeah, I think that's relatively it for this week. You guys got anything else on the old docket?
Super Bowl predictions. Awesome.
No, I'm so torn. Like, I feel like Mahomes and the Chiefs should be that much better, but I don't really trust their defense. I don't trust either team, really. So I'm predicting a high-scoring game, and I guess down the stretch, I'll trust Mahomes barely, like 34 to, 34-24 or something like that.
Smells like an over.
Yeah, that I would like to bet the over. Yeah.
What is the line right
now? Moose, give your prediction.
Eagles.
Give your prediction now.
No, for the over under though.
Good question.
28-21. Philadelphia.
28-21. It is 50 currently.
Thank you.
44-17 Eagles.
Give me
Mahomes goes out in the third.
It's always something stupid. Let's go 39-34 Eagles.
Mahomes doesn't get to finish the game. That's my bold prediction.
I like that. I like the... Oh, you're going Eagles Bear. Okay, 39-34. Okay. Yeah. It'll be interesting. I'm sure I might tweet out some bets that I make if I happen to go into the state of New Hampshire where that stuff is legal. But for the time being,
if we want to do squares when the Twitch community, I will happily run the Red Fast Review $5 squares.
Ooh,
$5 fake dollars. You know what I'm saying? $5 fake dollars per square. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I thought they made it legal in Mass, Kilbride.
Yeah, no.
I'm not in Mass.
Yeah. Nope. They did not.
Go make some cuts.
Good luck on your cuts. We're going to go say hello to Mr. Samuelman, who is about to play his kinetic rounds shortly. I think he's just playing a Gamer Ability Society at the moment. Always a big friend of the podcast. So let's go give him a warm welcome. Till next week.
Fuck off, Moose. Suck it.
Aggressive that time.
It was.
Thanks, everybody.